on back for round 2 earlier. Started playing and it dropped me. Server went down or something. I don't know what it was. It just killed out everything.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Joey Sly is going to have the honor of getting us started. And we're away on EA Sports. Isaac Gorindo to return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he brought this one almost to midfield.
Actually, one of my better returns.
So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. They'll be led out by the Utah State
In Madden as a whole.
First rounder back in 2020, Jordan Love.
You know, Kate, sometimes they say great quarterbacks are like great point guards. And much like we measure point guards in basketball with the assist-to-turnover ratio, and you love a 3-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio that will win you ball games, same with quarterbacking. 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, big old win last week.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Let's go now.
Play fake, it's Love. That's caught, it's McLaurin downfield. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They get 19 on that pickup, and that gives them a first down. To the air with Love. Can't connect over the middle, it's incomplete. Now is Terry McLaurin on the target. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Ready, ready. Black, 95. Set.
A 2nd down run by Pacheco. He's got to gain a 6 there. Stop made by Braden Fisk.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Third and 4 coming up now.
Here we go. Set. Set.
Now a pitch play to Pacheco. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Set. Hut. Ready. Ready.
It's Pacheco again. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a 1st down run. He picked up 7.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Set.
On the ground, this is Isaac Gorindo. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next 3rd down coming.
Pacheco will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
They'll try again from the 4. It's 2nd and goal.
Ready. 50, green. Ready.
First carry of the game here for the rookie from Stanford. And he runs it across. Touchdown! These guys finish up an excellent opening series. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? Well, it sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And his guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Our home team 7, visitors nothing. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Return starts at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. So here comes this offense as they get set for their opening drive. And bringing him out, one of the NFL's best stories as of late, a former 3rd overall pick, Brock, who has revitalized his NFL career, Sam Darnold.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. Makes a tackle. He's still going. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. This is Ja'Cory Kronsky-Merritt, getting it for the first time. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here he is on 3rd and short. Pass brought in by Jennings. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
And the 1st down. A gain of 9 yards. Result is a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the 2 of them.
1st down from the 42. Line up the design keeper. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
You know, gains that seem a little tougher to get against the front, gosh, this QB just makes routine such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun. Here's Darnold. Finds his man. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those 2, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
1st and 10 now from the 46. From the gun, Darnold. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling out process for rushers and blockers. But they can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game. And that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
Defense sent them packing back to their own side last play. Time to build on that with second down. Now Darnold off the play action. It's Cox. This is Jacory Krosky-Merritt. He won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's third and very long. Here he goes, third and long. Completed over the middle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making a stop short like they did and bringing up fourth down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball. And that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. It gives a good check to start the drive. And this is going to be halted just before he can reach the 30. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a new set of downs. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
At the 29-yard line.
Black, 95.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter one. 7-0 is our score. We'll return with more NFL action right after this. Second quarter about to get underway, and this home crowd excited as their guys have possession. They've got first and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Shotgun now for Love. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that means first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Ready, ready. 50, green. Set, huh?
Love now on first and 10. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Come on.
Love out of the shotgun. And no look there. That throw falls to the ground.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Got it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Set, ready.
They'll run it. Here's Pacheco. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he's able to take this one in for the touchdown. These guys take a 13-0 lead. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And these guys double their lead to 14.
14. Visitors, nothing.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The visitors in wide receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown getting set for their next drive. And he's been having such a great season in this offense. You can see, actually top 5 in the league in receiving touchdowns so far. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. He'll run for the first time here with Antonio Gibson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Darnold now to throw. He'll get this to Henry. And this is going to be contained at the 25-yard line. Drake Greenlaw getting there for the stop.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. 3rd and long for him here. That's taken in by Henry. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. He'll get 22 out of that play. And that's going to bring up 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Pistol snap. Darnold finds the in route complete. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. And again, it's Darnold. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Darnold with it on 3rd and short. Has a man downfield. It's Jennings. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that gives him the 1st. We've set it downs for him from the 31. 1st and 10. Darnold. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the intended receiver. So it's 2nd down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Sticking to the air here. They bring pressure, and they're going to get to him. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer.
Yo, what's
this
up,
game is
Pokey?
hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this 3rd down a near impossibility.
Let's see what they went with. 3rd down. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Complete over the middle. And they take him down right along the 30.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
It'll be a field goal try from Joey Slide. This one from 47 yards away. Slide's kick is up and good. And they'll get him back to 11.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
All set for the kickoff. Slide with the honors. Wilson with the return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The home team start headed out, and we'll see Isaiah Pacheco. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for first half work. He's gotten off to a great start here. All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Set, go.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And have him gain about a handful there.
All right.
Tackle made by Ernest Jones.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Back to Pacheco here on 2nd. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
The clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. This is the NFL on EA Sports. 1st and 10 from the 32. Right back to Pacheco. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. Didn't do it there.
Ready?
From the pistol, here's Love. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Come on, set. Ready.
Love from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. So 3rd and 16, no problem for them as they get the first.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Now running here with Jaden Blue. That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
Set. Ready. Ready.
Play fake. It's Love. It's cut by McLaurin. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 52. Set.
Love. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes a play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down. Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Back to the air. Love. Running in the red zone. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Timeout taken by the offense. They're 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hut.
From the pistol, here comes Pacheco. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the same spot as an extra point here, 32 yards. So a two-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports. Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly. We're skipping right through to the starts of the third quarter. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Fielded at the 7. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. So their offense will have it first to begin quarter number 3. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. First and 10 from the 32. They've got a man in motion. Here's Darnold, first and 10. Connects on the crosser. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Play fake, Darnold. He's not going to be able to escape, and down he goes. It's 3 sacks for the game so far, brings up second down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Out of the gun, here's Darnold. And this one's incomplete, too low as it skips off the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be third and long. Here he goes, third and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
All right, up to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long. And on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
He gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Here comes their offense out again. They came into this game on a 5-game win streak and currently in control of what could be a 6th straight victory. Here we go now. Time to start this drive. First and 10. There's Love to throw. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yep, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. To the air with Love. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face second and long.
Ready?
Love now to throw. Escapes the pocket. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. Love looking to pass. That's McLaurin on the quick slant. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 5 still to go here. This is second down.
Brings up second and 5.
You're ready.
The 37-yard.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Set, ready. Red, 30, ready.
First down, and they go right back to it. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Quick throw out wide by Love. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4.
Let's go. Set, huh?
Love now, off the play action. Running right side by McLaurin. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. Pick up a 34 yards on that play. And that is good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Let's go. Hut.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Go stick. Ready, ready. Blue, 32. Ready.
Running is Pacheco. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal. And this is now a 100-yard game for him after that last carry. Man, what a strong day he's had running after this offense. 4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Here, hut, hut.
They'll run. Pacheco. He gets him 6, so that's going to bring up 2nd and goal.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Ready up.
Lining up on the doorstep. 2nd and goal from inside the 1.
Down. Set.
Pacheco. And he's in for the touchdown. These guys push their lead further to start the half. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And his guys stretch their lead to 21.
Visitors 3. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Now this offense ready to head back out. They're down 21 now after that last score and in need of a comeback as we work through this game. All set to go now from the 35. Throwing on first. Here's Darnold. Has him on the quick hitter. And they drop him with a big hit, but it's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And they're going to have a 1st down now.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
From the gun, Darnold. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball up the snap.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Now Darnold off the play action. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that is 5 sacks for this defense in this game as their latest brings up second down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's going to be their ball as we start the 4th, but this game may already be too far out of reach. Might be time to reach in the bag of tricks on second down. 16 to go following the sack. A pistol snap. Darnold. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. It's a repeat of the last play. That's going to bring them to third down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
3rd and long. Here's Darnold. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? If it shows the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Oof, best of luck here, guys. It's 4th and pretty far. Desperation time here. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
That's complete right side. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Now run now. Oh, what a hit. He jars the ball loose. And it looks like the defense has it.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them kids going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
Finds the in route complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. And just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
A gain of 14. Result is a 1st down.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the left 1st down stands since it worked out well for him. The penalty declined. That brings up 2nd and 10. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Putting a receiver in motion. 2nd and 10. Darnold. That's to his running back, Antonio Gibson. Down the sideline inside the 30. And he takes this all the way down to the 24-yard line. 25 on that play. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
And again, it's Darnold. He'll step up, and there he goes. And he's going to slide down here. Picked up close to 5 before the slide. It's going to be 2nd down.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 18-yard line.
Darnold. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure alters the throw.
Darnold hit, he fumbles it. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. And from where that fumble came from, 0 chance they were going to turn a profit on that play, right? But at least they did get it back. Well, they scrambled back on top of the fumble. They lose a ton, though, and now they've got 4th down coming up.
Yeah, recovering it really only brought you one more play. With how much they lost on that play, well, here come the special teams. And now they got to be special.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Going deep here for the end zone. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Ready, set.
They'll start with a give to Harris. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
This is Harris on second down. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Love now. He finds Tigakakwo for the grab. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches, will really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that gives him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now an inside handoff to Harris. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Love.
At the 30-yard line.
Deep drop. Defense is there, and he's going down. For the moment, we've got a sack. We do, though, have a flag to sort out first before we can lock that in. Now, that play went for negative yards anyway, so no need for them to accept that penalty. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. He gets this one to McLaurin. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. We've reached the 2-minute warning. These guys close to extending their unbeaten streak to 6-0.
49-yard attempt. Chase McLaughlin.
On to try the field goal now, Chase McLaughlin. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And the advantage now sits at 24.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Their offense running back out now. And this is a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. First call here coming from the shotgun. Starting this drive with a design run. And that one's going to back the offense up just a bit here.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense.
Ready.
From the gun, Rattler. Pressure's on him, and it's going to get home. He's dropped. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field in more than a second or two.
4 yards there, but still a lot of digging left to do. It's 3rd and really long.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, some really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Hits him on the out route. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
And the gun, run for Prosky Merritt. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Ready.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. Hauled in by Olave, left side. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. He takes off with it. Play not developing as they had hoped. So that's a loss of yardage. Brock, 4th down coming up.
How many times, Kate, do you hear me talk about trust? Trust. There's nothing more important at the quarterback position than gaining the trust of your coaching staff. That one right there, well, that's not a deposit. That's a withdrawal of trust when you take a negative play on a run like that.
They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is 4th down. They're going to try to throw for it. And they get to him and haul him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
They'll run the toss to Blue. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It was a great effort from our winners as we say thanks for watching and have a great rest of your day.
No touchdown passes. A lot of running. Excuse me. Chapter 20. Move her. Sacks galore in this game. No INTs. Do. Alright, well thanks for watching. I might be on later on tonight. Who knows? Got something on, but we'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching.